Hello, book world. I'm Peg, and welcome to my channel. And happy Halloween. I'll only be able to wear my necklace for another day after this. I'm here today to talk about tomes. As I talked about in my last video on YouTube here, there's being held at the end of November what's called the TOMES Challenge. Now, tome is described as any book over 500 pages. And as I talked about again in the last video, several of us are getting together to do a buddy read, which is one of the challenges. But there are, I think, 4 or 5 other challenges in there, and they'll be listed or at the link at the bottom to Sam's channel. She's the hostess of the TOMES Challenge, and you can read all about there and hopefully maybe want to take part. But I love tomes. I'll have to tell you, I'm taking this opportunity to go through all my bookshelves and take a look at all the tomes I have collected over the years. And I thought I'd do a little bit of my version of a shelf tour here this month by showing you some of the tomes in my collection. Now, just about all of these are, I've gotten used over the years. When I go to a used bookstore or book sale, I always head for the large books and buy them at cheap prices, thinking I'll definitely read them someday. A few of them I have. Anyway, so I'm just going to go through a few of my tomes here today and talk about them. These could be suggestions for your own TOMES challenge if you decide to do it. First one I have is Umberto Eco's Name of the Rose. This was first published in Italian in 1980 and was translated into English in 1983. This was his first book, Umberto Eco's, followed by several others, and they're all tomes, and I'll be showing those in other days because I have, I think, most of his. Anyway, this one deals with in the 1300s in Italy, a Franciscan abbey of monks, and some of the monks work in transcribing manuscripts, handwritten manuscripts, and there's suspicions that there's some heresy going on. I don't know if they're recopying them wrong, or I can't remember exactly what it was, but a detective is called in, a Brother William from somewhere is called in, and it really has a lot of atmosphere there in the abbey. There are bizarre deaths and secret manuscript and a labyrinth hidden in the abbey somewhere where strange scenes take place at night. So this is really a good one. I need to reread this. This one I have read. Okay, next we're going to move ahead in years, and I'm going to talk about Underworld by Don DeLillo. This was published in 1997 and was a finalist for the National Book Award that year. And it has, let's see how many, 827 pages, so it's pretty fat. I've heard a lot more about this recently than I did. I believe that Don DeLillo is kind of coming back into favor. He's written several credited books lately, and I think people are taking another look at him as an author. This one, Underworld, is a huge epic saga that deals with 50 years of the last century, from 1951, I believe, through the end of the century. And it has multi-story and plot lines. It deals a lot with the cultural atmosphere of America during that time and the Cold War. And there is actually some real-life characters in it, such as J. Edgar Hoover and who else? Frank Sinatra also is in it. Okay. Next, we have on the list The Crimson, Petal, and White by Michael Faber. This is called a neo-Victorian novel in that it's about Victorian times, but it was written in contemporary times. So, though it deals with Victorianisms, it might have a little different view and probably a little bit more graphic, especially in this one. Let's see. It was published in 2002. It has 922 pages. This play takes place in 1870s London, and it deals with a prostitute named Sugar, 19 years old at the start, and actually she's very smart and spends a lot of time when she's not working reading books in bed, and it shows her rise through society to the top, and some of the society that helps her, and it's supposedly a very well researched picture of the society that she advances through. And last but not least, I have The Suitable Boy by Vikram Seth, and this is huge. It is 1,350 pages. It's almost 3 tomes. Anyway, it was published in 1993 and deals with post-colonial India in the 1950s. It deals with 4 different Muslim families, and it has many characters, but kind of the main plot line is a Muslim mother who has a marriageable daughter, and she's trying to find that suitable boy that her daughter will also like. Okay, that's enough for today. I have many more tomes. I think I'll spend this month going through, and I probably will have more to show you later. Okay, bye.